Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Taylor with Jenny, and if today first time stopping by, please make your last by hitting the subscription button and turn on notification bell. Today we'll be learning how to make this baggy pants. It's very baggy and it's a palazzo pant. You see how flowy and how long it is. So if that's something you're so much interested in, you should keep on watching to the end. Subscribe, like, and share my video so others can see it also. The first thing to do is to get your materials, a tape, scissors, your chalk, and an elastic tape. I used 1-inch elastic tape. Then the next step is to fold your fabric. I'm going to fold this fabric in two. I'm going to fold it in two because I'll be cutting the front part of this pant first. So I'm arranging this and folding it. How do you fold? You divide your hip circumference by 4 plus about 7 to 8 inches allowance. That will cover up for everything depending on your size. Now your hip measurement divided by 4 plus an extra 5 inches or 4 inches depending on what you want. I used 4 inches here, then extra 3 inches actually. Then that's how you get the size of the fabric you need to fold for the front part. Then I marked the starting point. I marked 1 inch as a starting point. I'm going to mark my hip measurement, my waist to hip line, and I'm going to also add a crotch depth. I'm going to mark 3 inches for the crotch depth. So from your hip line, your waist to hip line, you come down by 3 inches. This works very well, perfectly for me. Once I'm making a high-waisted pants, whether tight or this loose fitted pants, whatever type of pants you are making, but that is high-waisted, you should add 3 inches to it, to your hip line measurement, and your crotch depth will settle very, very well. So I'm just connecting the dots and trying to mark it out to be visible for us to see clearly. Now the next thing is to mark my hip circumference divided by 4. You mark your hip circumference divided by 4. You add the extra inches allowance. I used 4 inches like I said earlier. So you're going to do that all the way to the crotch line. Then you connect it. Then on the crotch line, you come out by 3 inches. That's your hip measurement divided by 4. Your hip circumference divided by 4. You divided it already by 4. You still divide again by 4 to get the crotch extension. So this works very, very well. You're going to measure out what you have there and extend it to the length of your pants, depending on the length you're working with. I did 45 inches. That's why it was flowy like that. It was very, very long. So you measure it and make sure you extend the same measurement on the crotch. Mine was around about 17 inches, I think. So make sure it's the same to the hemline of your pants. And that's it for the front. Then I'm going to place it for the back. So the only thing is that the crotch extension for the back is also 3 inches bigger than the front one. So just extend it and mark 3 inches. Connect it this way as I am doing. Because it's a baggy pant, I did not mark this the way it's supposed to be. This is free already, but if it's a fitted pant, there is another way you would follow, and not this way in particular. So that's just for the back. That's all for the back, and I have to cut with that line. Now please, you're going to cut adding half an inch. I did not add half an inch on this tutorial, but please add half an inch and cut exactly the way the front pant or the front part of it is. And the next thing is we are going to go ahead to start joining. We are going to join the front crotch line, and we're going to join the back also with 1/2 inch allowance. Now this pant doesn't come with pockets. I did not make provisions for pockets. So after joining the crotch line, please make sure you double it. I'm going to place it right sides facing each other and join the sides with 1/2 inch. Also join the sides with 1/2 inch, both sides with 1/2 inch. And remember to double the stitches on the crotch area. It is very, very important so that your pants does not lose or tear in no distant time. It is very, very important. So after I'm done joining all these and doubling the stitches at the crotch, you're going to now join the legs. So I'll open it flat and make sure that the crotch joining for the front and the back, I like to make sure that this aligns. I like making sure because this makes my work perfect. Whenever my joinings aligns, I feel very, very happy. I don't know if there's another person that does that or that feels that happy. So please make sure you join that it aligns and you join them together. Then after that, I'm going over to the band area. You're going to measure your waist measurement, the waist of this pants. Now you're going to take the measurements to cut out the band for it, but the elastic band you're going to use will be 4 to 5 inches lesser than your actual waist measurement. So if your waist measurement is 28 or 30, you are cutting an elastic band of 24 or 26 inches respectively. So your elastic band will be 4 inches or 5 inches lesser than your actual waist measurement or waist circumference. So after that, I joined the elastic, placing it on top of each other. I also joined the band, so I'm going to put it inside the band like that and place it right sides facing each other at the back of my joining, the back crotch joining. That's where I'm going to place it, and I'll sew it around. That's it for this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe and share so that you don't miss my next tutorial, and we'll see you in my next video. Bye.